Hello everyone and welcome back for a brand new season of Diablo 3. It's season 16 now, the season of grandeur. Every character is going to be getting a Ring of Raw Grandeur buff automatically activated. It's not really going to affect us that much until later on in the game, but we're going to be starting off with a brand new hardcore seasonal hero as always. And we're going back to our roots, we're going back to the wizard, and we're going to be trying for an Archon build. Whether we go pure Archon or whether we go mix Archon, Towels, not sure. We're going to see how things pan out. But we're going to get this guy created at least and start him off. Now, we want to be in adventure mode rather than campaign mode, of course. And we're going to be running at... we'll keep it at master, and we can always like switch it around if it seems a bit difficult. Before we actually get going with that though, we are going to have a look at the challenge rift because it's the start of a season. It's a good way of getting a little bit of extra money coming in and some extra resources. So let's have a look and see what kind of build this is. Seven-sided strike, exploding palm, inner sanctuary. And we've got all of the pets, so we are using inners. And, alright. Well, it should be pretty straightforward. We might just be able to, like, Tempest Rush most places, punch people a bit, dash around. Seven-sided strike isn't going to be applying Exploding Palm because we don't have Gundo gear. Focus and restraint as well. All right, let's see how this goes. I reckon this is going to be a relatively straightforward one to start off. Well, that's going to make things a little bit easier. It's not ready yet. Of course it's not. They never are. Jeez, we are like 30 seconds ahead of the time. Now we don't actually need that shield pile and we are not in any danger at all. What we do need though is we need more nice mobs to kill. Now, I know I'm not doing this as fast as I could be. That worked quite well. Ooh, power. Right, let's grab that. I should be using Inner Sanctuary to move around. That's what I'm thinking. Because Seven-sided strike doesn't have the mobility that we need it to. There we go. That's that works a little bit better. Right, give you a decent stab. Now, while we've got all the pets out, of course, our damage is being increased because of inner set. And we're going nice and quickly through all of this. Hell, most of the time I could probably just ignore the mobs and let our pets do it all. But wow, what a starting area. Alright, let's hope that the next area is just as fruitful. A little bit of a seven-sided strike in there. Lots and lots. Of explosions going off around us. And a conduit as well. Yeah, sure. Let's dash on in here. Seven-sided actually stops the conduit from going off. Okay, well, not a challenging challenge rift, but certainly not as fast as we could have done it. 309, that's it's not bad, it's not great. Much faster than the 6 minutes original runner's time. Wow. Okay. A great success indeed. Let's get on with our main character. So, we want to be back in adventure mode. Master, perfect. Now, we are in January at the moment, so the Darkening of Tristram is totally available for us to do. It wouldn't be a terrible idea for us to actually do that. Let me just claim this Rift Cache. Because we are time limited on it, insofar as different things we can get. So, let's grab the Templar. Come on, mate. In fact, while I think about it, can I... No way. No, I can't steal that off you. Well, I suppose we could always buy some stuff. Right, vendors for this area are down this way. That's reasonable. We'll re-gear shortly, of course. But any advantage we can get initially is definitely worth it. We can't use that flail, that is not going to work. These are better, so we'll have those. I think that'll probably do for the moment. We do want to upgrade all of these guys. As always, with a new season, we do have the season journey to go through. Let me just get these all done. Otherwise, I'll end up spending my money on something else. Oh, wow, we are so slow. I always forget at the start of a season how painful it can be. Right, okay, so we have to complete a Nephilim Rift. Great, we have to do 5 bounties. We've got to socket 5 gems into gear, and we've got to kill Belial, Gom, and reach level 50. None of that's really going to happen until we hit level 50, so not really that much of an issue. Let's get another couple of tabs. That should be plenty, and we will style them in much the same way we normally do. And over here, this one is going to be more magic-y stuff. This one is going to be, where's the big ass star? There we go. And then God knows what else is going to happen under there. What the hell are you doing, Cormac? Cormac, you be crazy. You be so crazy. Right. Highest usable, nothing. Highest usable, nothing. So let's go to Act 1 and we'll start off this Darkening of Tristram. Now we can just go straight to the old ruins.
These creatures won't go down easily.
This might be actually a little bit too hard a difficulty without us having any extra weaponry. We can play keep away with these guys for a little bit, but if it gets too much, then I may just dial it down. All I really need is one decent weapon and then we'll be fine. Our regeneration is suitably high that I'm not really worried about dying from them, even if they do get a lucky hit in. He says, getting trapped by them. Right, one down. Oh, all down. Right, good. So, level up, of course. We have Rare Frost. Great. And we got a slightly better tunic. Not great, just slightly better. Alright, yeah, this is going to be alright. We are going to want to upgrade our weapons as we go. But this is just to take advantage of the extra experience at this stage. Right, so Darkening of Tristram,
Can't be opened yet.
the old one. Might as well have a little look around. It's been about... So it started in 2017, and I did it in 2017. I didn't touch it in 2018. I love the pixelated shader that it puts on it, and the walking they got right back to where it should be.
I can't open this.
Alright, so we're going to have to find items in order to interact with the people in town. And that's just for the semi-secret quest line. Feel free to look it up if you haven't obviously seen what that has going for it. We will, however, push up towards the cathedral itself. Going via Adria's hut.
This can't be opened yet.
Boo. Hey, dead cows. And this rejoins the main path, of course. An exceptional short sword. Well, that is a step up, so I will definitely take that. Nothing up this way. We'll have a quick check in the grounds. But no. No, nothing of note. Alright, let's just push straight on in then. Man, he is like power walking. It's like, seriously need to work on abs. So I'm not going to jog. That won't help. I'm going to power walk.
Need more arcane power.
That's alright, we have Magic Missile to do most of that. Now, of course, everything isn't just pixelated, but it's also bound by a larger grid. So you will find jittery movement from mobs as they go around. That's perfectly normal, it's to be expected. Oh, cool. Extra experience. We'll definitely have to get that in a moment. Let's just back up a tiny bit. I like that it's got a slight air of effect.
I need arcane power.
There we go. These guys aren't dangerous. And if we'd gone somewhere like the Halls of the Dead, then we might have had to run away quite a bit more. Right, level 5. Okay, that gives us Arcane Orb. Arcane Orb is excellent. We will change across to that. Also, it gives our Templar. Let's give you the heal skill. And I'm going to check back in town if we can forge a new weapon, because I always like increasing my damage output at these early stages. Oh man, it's so weird going back to regular. Right, let's get a heavy axe. That will be a significant improvement. Much better. Right, salvage that. This can go. Don't care about that either. In terms of... let's make some boots as well. It never hurt having a little bit of extra movement speed. So, doing extra damage. Oh, that is quite noticeable. We're going to keep checking back as we go through and level up, so as not to slow our progress. And that's one of the main reasons why we did the challenge rift. Not getting great loot. I'm going to say it, not getting great loot. We are only level 5. I should be a bit more patient, but... Oh yes, all the explosions. That's why I love Arcane Orb so much. Area of effect. Pretty even damage. Might take 2 hits to take mobs down, but you'll take down a whole batch of them at the same time. Right, you can die as well. Jeez, we're already up to level 6.5. Black Death, healing effects suppressed. Wow, they brought everything back from the old one. Right, there's the way down. We don't necessarily want to go down just yet. We're not just going to blitz through it. We're going to clear out the levels properly. At least as much as one can. Oh, jeez. Level 7. Now, I'm not going to have enough time to go through all of this in one go, unfortunately. We'll probably get a fair bit done this episode and the next one before I have to stop. But it does mean we'll probably have to blitz through some parts just to get back to the level that we were at previously when we pick it up in the future. So don't worry if you stop back in a couple of episodes and... well, actually, if we're not through it in a couple of episodes, then I think we'll be allowed to run through some bits, but because we're not rushing. Let's go back and check that top bit. Oh man, we are so slow. But it's important to check everything out because they will have little secrets and things tucked away. Not to mention the additional loot that you can grab. Right, that's those all cleared. I guess we're moving on to the next level. Let's grab this. Nothing in the fireplace there. I'm just doing this because I want my face to be exploding every time I level up. That is the primary goal behind this. Labyrinth level 2. It's amazing. Just a couple of levels and already I'm noticing the difference in the mob health. But this is comparable to the original. It wasn't easy. Mobs didn't just fall over straight away. And I love those trap barrels. Okay, level 8. We might need to go back and get ourselves a new weapon. We're doing okay at the moment, so maybe I'll wait until we're level 9. Alright, that's level 9. Gonna grab this, gonna grab the chest, and then we're gonna back up. A little bit of extra gold, always welcome. Although, the amounts of gold that we're dealing with at these low levels is negligible compared with what endgame's going to be like. Right, I think that'll do for there. Let's head back, and we'll also check our skills out while we're back in town. So, Magic Missile has Charge Blast. That's definitely worth us doing. Shock Pulse we're not going to use. Shock Pulse is a terrible skill. We'll keep with Arcane Orb because I really like it. Frost Nova we'll keep on. Wave of Force we're going to swap over for Diamond Skin. And in here, what do we have? We are level 9. So, the Giant Axe. Ooh, yeah. Now, in terms of armor, we can make ourselves a belt. That'll help. We can also make ourselves a better chest armor. We can make ourselves a helmet. We can make ourselves better trousers. And that'll do. And these can just go. Cool. So we're doing more damage. We've got a bit more defense. That should help balance things. Dude totally just blocked that. It's a bit rude, I say. Although I do love that their shields break off like that. It's little attentions to detail like that that make Diablo such a good game. Right, get the money. Gotta get the money to pay the bills. Now this weapon is quite a bit slower, as you can see in the casting speed. So it's important not to overstretch and get in a position where we can't actually get an arcane orb out. Luckily the mana usage doesn't increase with the weapon damage. Level 10! Alright, let's get you your second skill. We're going to go for Regeneration. Because Regeneration is awesome. And we've unlocked passive skills. I'll have a look at them now, actually. We're going to take Blur. Power Hungry is alright, but it does require you to just constantly be working at range. And I have a tendency to run in too close. So Blur fits my playstyle a lot more. And when we go to develop towards Archon, That's one of the things that we're going to be doing. We're going to be getting up close and personal with the mobs. Try it now. Jeez. So demanding. Pew 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 pew. You're the wizard, Harry. I should call my guy Harry. But no, we called him Naraka. Which I believe is like the Hindu version of hell. Which is pretty much what all the demons are going to be experiencing as he comes through blowing stuff up. Alright, the way down is just there. We're going to tidy up the rest of the map, of course. Yeah, this way first. Although making sure they don't follow is definitely the right move. Ooh, now we remember what happens in this room. This is likely to be a tough fight. Alright, there's actually two ways. There's the Dark Passage and level 3. I think if we do the Butcher before we do the Dark Passage, I might go back to town just very quickly, see if we can make a level 10 weapon. Just to ease some of the pain that's going to inevitably happen. Yeah, we can. It's a one-handed one, but that'll let us use a shield and it'll let us attack faster. And it does more damage, so why the hell not? Hell, let's go fully geared. So, better boots. Actually, I quite like the current ones. We will get this, though. And actually, we're going to make another one of these, and we're going to make another shiv for... In fact, can you just use this? No, because it's two-handed. Yeah, we'll make you a shiv. So, he will be doing as much damage as he reasonably can at the moment. The other thing I should look at is buying some rings from our vendors around here. Level 10 rings and amulets should be possible.
No one round here appreciates the work I put into acquiring these fine wares.
Plus the dexterity on them. No, that's no use. Maybe it wasn't level 10. Maybe it was level 12.
I have some my goods are without equal. I've collected them from all parts of this world.
Yeah, nothing really that we care about. All right, let's go face our fears. Butcher, we're coming for you. Oh, Cormac is totally getting hammered. This is going to be a lot of running away. But then, that's what the original was like. Okay. We're about a third of the way through them. Let's keep the arcane orbs going where I can. Come on, Cormac, you can face tank this. Oh, geez, that was close. No, thank you. No, thank you, indeed. Ooh, that was close. No, Cormac's doing all right. And the butcher is over half dead. Ow. Ow. Wow, that was painful. I mean, even with diamond skin, that took off a huge chunk. And he's just so mobile. Right. He is 3/4 dead. Don't mind me, mate. I'm just gonna kite you until you're dead. Right, 700 health left. There we go. The Butcher's Cleaver. It is quite pants. It is quite pants. But we did gain a level, which is awesome. And look at all this terrible stuff in here. Right, so Arcane Orb got Obliteration. It reduces the area of effect, which is not great, but it does increase the damage significantly, so we'll take that as a trade-off. We've also got Spectral Blade, which is nice. Not going to use it right now, though. Man, if it wasn't for Blur, he would have probably obliterated us at that point. Man, mob's health shoots up so quickly. Still, we're going to use everything in our arsenal to ensure this goes well. Can actually face tank this without too much difficulty. There we go. Got some nice blue items from Shadowbite. Alright. And that will take us through to the Dark Passage. But that's going to have to be for next time. We are out of time for this episode. For this season, I'm going to be keeping them to about half an hour. Unless I'm in the middle of something and it drags on just a tiny bit. But that's roughly what I'm going to be aiming for. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. It is, of course, a brand new season. And we're going to be running through looking at the Archon build in all its various forms. If there's enough time, I might also see if I can do all the set dungeons for the wizard, get that ticked off. But obviously that'll depend on how far we get through before I accidentally end up dying. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.